When my daughter Chloe was 9 months old, she was diagnosed with a really scary respiratory issue. The thought process for me as a mom and a medical ICU nurse is that we get a diagnosis, we'd receive some medication, and we kind of go on with our way. The problem was that's not really how it went. The doctors couldn't figure out what was causing her attacks. They couldn't figure out why the medication wasn't working. They couldn't figure out what was going to happen if she stayed on the amount of medication that she was on for any prolonged period of time. And in fact, we actually got to a point where the doctor said, "We don't know how to help." So I found this amazing quote that actually sums up our journey, which is, if you're unable to understand the cause of the problem, thank you, it is impossible to solve it. You see, at the beginning of our journey, I actually had a friend ask, "Are you open to trying essential oils?" And unfortunately, my ego totally got in the way. I thought, you have no idea how sick my child is, and you have no idea how smart I am. I am a nurse. If there was something that was going to help my child, me or my colleagues would have already heard of it. And my ego got in the way for 3 years. 3 years of sleepless nights, 3 years of watching my daughter suffer, until we got to the point of complete and utter desperation. And then I opened up and I said, yes, I'm willing to try essential oils. And while our very first essential oil experience was enough to make me an instant believer, it was the lifestyle changes that came along with doTERRA that made the greatest impact on my daughter's health. You see, I'm a little bit ashamed to admit, but I had a very toxic routine in my house. So all of my crunchy mamas who are watching this right now, please try hard not to cringe too bad and know that I have learned so much. You see, my daily routine looked a little bit like this. Every single day, I'd come downstairs and I'd light a couple candles because ambiance. Then I'd go and I would check all of the plugins in my house and I'd see if they needed new cartridges. I then grabbed my bottle of Febreze and I sprayed every single soft surface in my house. A couple times a week, I'd put down carpet powder because even the carpet needed to smell good to me. When it came to laundry, I actually chose my laundry detergent based on how strong my clothes would smell when they came out of the wash versus how clean my clothes came out of the wash. In fact, that's how I chose my laundry detergent and my fabric softener and the Bounty bar that was in the dryer and the extra little smelly pellets that I poured into the washing machine. It was that bad, guys. But the piece that I thought I had figured out the greatest hack as a mom was when I went around and I changed my kids' sheets once a week, I would take a bottle of baby powder and I would sprinkle it all over the mattress, and then I'd put the clean sheets on, and then I'd pat the bed so a little powder came through because I love the way that my kids would smell when they woke up in the morning. I didn't know that what I was doing to make my house feel and smell like home was causing the problems that we were so desperately looking for solutions for.